What's up, my fellow warriors and shield maidens? We have another day, another music reaction, and another masterpiece. So, the reaction of today, initially I rejected it because I know the song so friggin' well. I've been listening to it for over a decade. I know the words. It's probably the only song on this planet which I went in my own time and listened to every single word because the storytelling is so phenomenal. However, after yesterday's reaction to Billy Joel's scenes in an Italian restaurant, I realized, but yesterday was the first time I've ever seen this man perform, and it is so different to what you just hear via audio. And so I decided to go and pull up the Piano Man live performance from the rejected list, and we're actually going to watch it today. So we can enjoy just the performance, the stage presence, the electric, magnetic energy that Billy and his band project towards us. Um, so yeah, here we go. One of the most legendary storytellers of all time. His signature piece, Piano Man. I'm already so excited.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shuffles in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. He says, "Son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes." La 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 di di da.
Oh, look at that face.
Di di da da da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright.
Everyone has a story to tell in the bar.
Bar is a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke, ought to light up your smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. He says, "Bill, I believe this is killing me," as the smile ran away from his face. "Well, I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place." Oh, la 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 di di da, la la di di da da da. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking with David, who's still in the Navy and probably will be for life.
He's a bit touchy, this one. Hey, hey, hey.
And the waitress is practicing politics as the businessmen slowly get stoned. Yes, they're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you got us feeling alright. It's a pretty good crowd for a Saturday, and the manager gives me a smile.
You're doing well, Paul. You're doing well.
Me they've been coming to see,
Oh.
to forget about life for a while. And the piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. And they sit at the bar and put bread in my jar and say, man, what are you doing here? Oh,
Keeping you company.
Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright.
There is so much sadness in this song. From all walks of life.
Hey, do another one.
Good job, buddy. Good job. Oy. So he's still very, very young, Yanni. It's like that. So is there anyone who knows him a little bit better than what I do? So I heard that he addressed himself as Bill in the song instead of Billy. So does he just goes by, or does he go by Bill? I wanted to say something. Oh, he is in my head, again, not a musical expert, but in my head, if I have to compare him to many, many artists out there, to me, he is an absolute prodigy. Like the way he plays the piano is just, it does sound like a carnival. It's as if his fingers are operating almost separate from him. Like he doesn't have to think about it. It's as if they have their own brain. And then he still sings. He plays the harmonica. It is insane. And then he writes it. He's the one who paints down all these words. He's the one, and now he sounds, because of the lyrics, because of the story behind his music, well, each song, I can tell he's very much similar to me in that sense, where I actually spoke to Art about it the other day, and I said, you know what? No matter where I go, put me in a corner, don't talk to me, just leave me be. And people can come, people can go, and I will just sit there very creepishly, and just observe everyone. And I will have the most fun. I'll be so entertained by just observing people's body language, their facial expressions, the conversations they're having, how they react, how do they process, because there's so much. If you can just quiet yourself and just sit and observe, there is so much that we actually miss on a day-to-day, because we're always so busy thinking, how can I reply? What do I need to say? We are always reactive instead of just being receptive, I want to say, and basically feeding off everyone. And I think you'll get a far better sense of the world, far better sense of the day we live in, if you start observing other people and not get so swept up in your own world and so overwhelmed by everything that goes on in your own world. But yeah, so that's kind of how I passed time when I still had time to pass and not just work. is honestly, I used to just get onto my bike and I'll go sit in a park, or I'll go sit in a restaurant or a cafe or whatever with a book. But I don't always just read. I'll sometimes just place the book by me if I don't, if there's too many people. So you guys already know by now, I can't exactly read and be surrounded by noise and people moving, and because I get distracted. Like no, my brain doesn't function that way. So I'll rather place the book down, and I also don't like having earphones in because that just disconnects you from the rest of the world. And then you can't write music the way Billy Joel did. Yet, can you now imagine? Do you think for 1 second he had earphones in his ears when he wrote this music? No. He sat, he observed, he had conversations, he listened. Um, so yeah, this is why it's so precious to me. I think I relate a lot to the song, and something I never ever do is to go in my own time, go sit, look up a song, and actually read every single word. And I did that the very first time I heard this song, because I was already the lyrics is so clear that I actually just sat there and I listened to the song, not speaking a word, and then I realized, but I want to know more. I want to go make sure I didn't miss anything. So I went to read the song's lyrics as if it was poetry. Um, yeah, and again, it's not something that I do, hence my journey, because yeah, I'm forced to do it. But yeah, sure. Bernie. Oh, Bernie, I didn't even, sorry, I forgot to actually mention in the beginning you are the one who requested the song. So it was Bernie, in fact. Like I said, and at first I rejected it because I know the song itself so well. But I didn't think about the fact that actually I've never seen Billy perform before apart from yesterday. So I'm very, very grateful that I now finally did it. The energy was very different from yesterday's song. So yesterday was scenes of an Italian restaurant. It was very different because the entire band was amped up and they were playing, and Bull was busy and he was hyped up, even though um, he was in a motorbike accident, so he was still healing up. And yeah, I think he had a lot of stiffness and pain still in his hands. So you could actually see that in the music video. And but now this one, which seems to be a much older recording, because he also seems very young still, yeah. So I think this was, for interest sake, let's actually pull it up because I want to really know. My voice is so screechy the last 2 days. Sorry, guys. I'm not entirely. You guys know I'm not in my usual element. I'm outside of the Western Cape, so my system is freaking out a bit about the different climate, and the dry air. So Piano Man, Billy Joel release date. November 9th, 1973. Wow. Okay, and then the song that we did yesterday, let me just see. I can't remember. I think it was in the 80s. Scene of an Italian restaurant. 77. Okay, so it was literally just 4 years later. September 29th. Okay. Jeebus, guys. So YouTube blocked my freaking reaction of yesterday completely on YouTube. So this one might probably also get blocked, but at least you guys can watch it on Patreon. I did log the speed, so if the blocks get lifted, then I will obviously publish it on YouTube. But that's why you just need to join my Patreon. I mean, you get everything there first. When YouTube is being dickish, then and they block my shit, then we just keep it on Patreon, so the Patreon members, have a bit more content than what the YouTubers have. But anyways, yeah, so you guys know what to do. I have been reacting a lot for the last 2 days. So my list is getting shorter, which means it's time for you guys to go and add requests. You know how to do it. Buy me coffee. Please make sure you add enough beers for the requests, otherwise it's going to get rejected. Read the rules on the page if you don't mind. There's also a certain format that you need to leave your request in, otherwise my AI screws it up and it's going to be a mess, and I'm also not going to react to it. So I clearly explain everything on the page. And then please do hop over to my GoFundMe if you want to be part of something big. extraordinary, revolutionary, if you want to be part of change, because I live for change. My purpose is change. I want good to win evil, or good to destroy evil. So we're building something very good. And I can only do it with all of your help. Okay. I will take you guys in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.
We had we at the Braveheart. With bright Vikings we stand side by side, with axes raised high, bound by blood and honor. We believe in the old ways,